Hi everyone, Jacob here. Happy Sunday. Today is the last video that I'm going to be making for UT Mental Season 3, and the topic is going to be resilience and well-being in residence. Resiliency is defined as the ability to overcome life's various challenges and obstacles. Typically, it is seen as a type of trait that someone might have, saying that someone is going to be more resilient than someone else. I personally don't care for that definition very much because although it is true to some extent, based on someone's life experiences, it is not always the case, and your ability to be resilient can fluctuate depending on different strategies that you are presented and different opportunities that you are given. So sometimes you can be going through a really tough time, and it's really hard to be resilient during those times when there is a huge, just say, family struggle taking place or a huge mental health struggle taking place. And it's really hard at those times to cope and to still function to the level at which you were functioning before those different stressors took place. But that doesn't mean that you're not a resilient person. It can mean that just this period is hard for you, and that happens, and times can get really, really rough for a lot of people. It's just knowing that taking a chance to prioritize your mental health when you can and maintain those connections with other people and keep yourself healthy are all ways to keep you functioning and to keep pushing through those tough times to make it through to the other side. So now I'm going to be heading over to meet a friend, and we're going to talk about some different ways in which we can maintain our resiliency and our well-being in residence. Hi! So everyone, this is Camille. So do you want to introduce yourself?
Sure. So as Jacob said, my name is Camille, and I'm currently a third-year psychology and biology for health science student. And I'm also a Dawn for Oscar Peterson Hall, so this is where I met Jacob.
In no particular order, we are going to go over the 5 ways to well-being and ways in which you can incorporate these into your life here on Res. So the first way to well-being is give back. So what I mean by giving back is by helping, sharing, and just being really nice to others. There's tons of different ways that you can do this here on residence and on our campus at large. So whether it be getting involved in some residence initiatives, just say around like diversity, or getting involved in the community, or be helping your roommate out if they're going through like a rough time, whatever it may be, there are tons of different ways to show that you're still a part of the community and that you care, and then you receive that love back. If you want to find out different ways to get involved in residence specifically, definitely go talk to your Dawn or talk to your rec. If you want to find out about other opportunities too that are on campus, like in student life or at the ACC or anything like that, you can also talk to your Dawn as well. You might also want to do some different research on your own and just kind of search through the UTM website to see what are some different ways that you can get involved. And these are all great for helping to build resiliency because it keeps you connected to the community that you are a part of.
Hey Jacob, I heard that you had a midterm tomorrow and you're really stressed about it. Do you want a chocolate bar?
Thanks.
The second way to well-being is by getting active. So you can do this a number of ways, and usually it means that you are going to participate in a physical activity to boost your cardio a little bit, and overall that makes you feel much better, and it also improves your academics because it reduces your stress. So you can do this a number of ways. For example, on residence here we have an event called Coleman Cup that you can join in every Sunday and join your friends and play a variety of sports such as basketball or football. You can also join a team here at UTM. So for example, I'm part of the flag football team, and it's really great because like you get to meet a bunch of new people as well as get active.
Hey Camille, go long!
Yay!
The third way to well-being is learn. So what I mean by learn is learn new things outside the classroom, whether it be picking up a new hobby or trying out a new recipe or reading a new book. All these things keep you stimulated and keep your mind sharp, so it really builds resiliency if you're going through a rough time, knowing that there is more things out there than just what you're going through, and you can hopefully incorporate these new positive things into your life and learn these new skills. What you reading?
Oh, I'm just reading this book that my friend Miranda allowed me to borrow. It's a bunch of plays. It's really interesting. The fourth way is taking notice. Take notice within yourself, but also of the environment around you. You can do this a variety of ways. For example, you can have a diary where you write down your thoughts that will allow you to self-reflect and enhance your self-knowledge. You can also take knowledge of your environment, for example, by taking some time to smell the roses around you, literally.
Whoa. The final way to well-being is connect. So residence provides you those opportunities to connect with your peers, whether it be through community meetings or be through programs or even chatting with your Don or seeing your friends in the hallways. All these ways are great ways to build relationships with other students that other students who don't live on residence don't necessarily have. However, it will be up to you to also put yourself out there and make those connections, because these connections are really important, knowing that if you're going through a time that's maybe more difficult, you'll have a friend there to support you. Or if there's a friend that's going through a rough time, you can support them. Having these relationships and knowing that there are people who really care about you really does make a difference when dealing with your mental health and does help to build resilience.
Jacob, I'm really glad you're my friend.
I'm really glad you're my friend too. So this wraps up my final video for UT Mental Season 3. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like the videos, comment on the videos, share the videos, and keep this conversation about mental health going, even though UT Mental Season 3 is done. A big shout out to Camille for being a part of this final UT Mental video.
Thanks for having me.
Bye everyone!